This is a very specific message, okay? Someone that you are dealing with is currently trying to abandon you and ghost you and block you because they feel guilty about something. Now, this could be an earth sign is what I'm feeling. It could be a Taurus, a Virgo, it could be a Capricorn, okay? I'm also getting possible Gemini energy and Sagittarius that's coming through with this. But someone is deliberately trying to abandon you and ghost you because someone is trying to convince themselves that moving on from you is the best option. But with the Ace of Pentacles coming through and the Four of Pentacles, this person cannot let you go. And the reason why they cannot let you go is because you taught this person so much, and this person didn't want to take any responsibility for the fact that you gave so much to this person, because they didn't want to become emotionally vulnerable, because this person kind of felt like they wanted to be independent and do everything on their own. And there's a strong energy with this person not admitting that you helped this person grow so much within their life, that this person, when it comes to the energy with moving forward, they're trying to let you go, but they can't with the Four of Pentacles because they need you. And it doesn't matter how much they try and convince themselves that they don't need you. They're realizing now that they do. There's been a large energy of an imbalance since you left this person's life with the Ace of Pentacles, because they're finding that you gave so much value to this person. But I kind of feel like they thought that life would be better without you in it, or they thought at the time that they'd be okay without you. This person is realizing that they're not, because it's almost like there was so much more to the connection between the two of you than actually love. There was friendship. There was emotional vulnerability from this person. Even though they're saying they didn't let go, they did. And I'm almost seeing as well with this that it's like there was just so much more this person invested in than what they realized they actually did. And the reason they thought they didn't invest in it is because this person was so ego and so prideful. They wanted to do everything on their own. They wanted to convince themselves that they were okay being alone. They were okay being single. They were okay being independent. There's a large energy with this person with not wanting them to admit that they need you, because they need to feel inferior and strong on their own. But what I'm getting is it's an energy of ego when it comes to this person not learning to let go. More of an energy than they're trying to be manipulative or deceive you or play hard to get or lead you on. It's more of an energy of this person feeling like they have to hold on to their ego and their pride and their barriers and their boundaries when it comes to letting go. But your love is the one love that really is making this person not want to let go of it, because they need you and they don't want to admit that they need you. And that's the problem, because what's happening in this person's mind is a battle between their mind and their heart, and their ego and their pride can't handle the fact that they need you and they need your love. So they don't want to admit it because they're so bullheaded. They're so strong. They're so independent. There's even a stubborn energy to them. But the thing is it's like it doesn't matter how much this person runs, how much they try to distract themselves, how many third-party relationships or third-party situations they get into. Your love is the one love they will always come back to, because even when they're trying to distract themselves, they emotionally, energetically, and spiritually have not let go of you. They are not moving on from you. They're not letting go of you just because they're with someone else. They're trying to distract themselves. They're trying to convince themselves that they're moving on from you, but they need you. And this is the reason why they always come back to you, or the reason why they don't let go of you, because subconsciously, part of them knows this. They just won't admit that they need your love. I feel like you went through a nasty breakup with a person. You went through a nasty breakup with a person because this person was emotionally immature. They did not possess the same emotional strength and the same emotional intelligence that you do. Now, when the breakup happened, this person got incredibly nasty and they said things or they did things, and you haven't either not talked to this person since, or there's like this energy where there's a stalemate that's happening between you and this person. Now, this person is pissed off with you, okay, for some reason, but you haven't done anything to this person. They're just pissed off because they're emotionally immature. But what's happening is that they're trying to replace you with someone else, but they can't, because you're the Empress. This person cannot do any better than you. Now, the reason why you stayed with this person for so long is because you were loyal. You made the connection either last, or you put everything into this connection, and that's the reason why it lasted. Now, this person knows that you're loyal, but they're not going to tell you this, okay? What they're really pissed off about is the fact that they can't replace you, because they're the ones that hurt you. They're the ones that want to move on from the regret. They don't want to feel the regret because they have an emotional immaturity. They can't handle emotions, or they don't know how to read emotions. And it's the same reason why this person doesn't get close to you or anyone, because they're emotionally wounded, okay, from their past. So I see that what they're doing is they have no choice but to try and forget you, because they're the ones that hurt you. They're the ones that don't want to apologize. They're the ones that don't want to deal with the regret, because they can't handle the regret. But every single time this person either rebounds, tries to find someone else, or is with someone else, they think about you, because this person has a lack of love. They have a lack of loyalty. So what's happening is this person almost feels like they're the ones that are failing. They're the ones that are going, they're the ones that are sinking deeper and deeper, because the more they find a lack of love within someone else, the more they remember how much love you gave them. So what's happening is this person can't replace you, and they're becoming more annoyed and more passive aggressive. And this is when this person ends up reaching out to you, and they end up caving in, because it doesn't matter what this person does, they cannot replace you with another person. Now, I see that with the Empress and with the Emperor energy, this is your person. This could be your person. But the reason why there's no relationship happening is because this person is acting, they think they're actually acting masculine. They think they're actually acting in an inferior energy and a powerful energy. But there's a real big difference between someone being masculine and someone being ego and prideful. And this person isn't acting in a masculine way. They're not acting in a character that's representing strength at all. Because what's happening is they're not telling you they're heartbroken. They're showing you they're pissed off. So what it appears like is it appears they're more pissed off that they got rejected, they got their feelings hurt, than them actually losing you. Now, this person is actually slowly coming to the realization and the idea that they're actually missing you, because they start to miss you when they start to see you within other people and other relationships that they try to move on to. But with the Hierophant coming through, with the Patience energy coming through, and the King of Wands coming through, the ego and the pride with this person is not helping anything. It's not helping anything. But the reason why they're acting in that way is because they're so pissed off that you broke it off with them, because they weren't even becoming emotionally vulnerable anyway to you, because they wanted to keep a distance to actually save themselves. But you're the one that broke up with them, so they're pissed off about it, because they didn't see it coming. They thought they had control of the relationship. They thought they had the upper hand and they could just walk in and out whenever they wanted with the Patience card. But I see what's happening now is you got this person rattled, because they can't heal from you with the Hermit, and they have so much fear over what they've done, but they don't want to deal with the regret because they can't heal from you. So they can't deal with the regret because they can't heal from you. They can't move on from you. But they also feel like they can't give you a relationship because they're the ones that hurt you. Someone is so pissed off that you're doing so well without them, but they don't want to tell you. Because with the Eight of Wands, this person is still hiding behind their boundaries. Now, I see that they're giving you love. They're love bombing you. And the reason why they're doing it is because they're trying to get you to chase them, because they want to put down their walls. But I see that they're hiding behind those walls and stalking you as a tactic where it's like they have reassurance. But I see that they're doing it in a way to be annoying, to be difficult, to cause conflict, because they're so emotional. They're so emotionally scarred from the breakup that they're still kind of also emotionally immature. about the breakup as well. But what they're doing is they're trying to get back at you because they feel rejected and abandoned. But I see that with the Queen of Wands, they were the ones that didn't give you a commitment in the first place because they were intimidated by you. They were intimidated by your power and your strength. And that's the reason why they didn't give you a commitment. But I see that what's happening is this person is becoming so ego and so prideful because their feelings are hurt. But it's like they have no real expression to express their truth anyway. And they get annoyed when you don't give them the reaction and the response that they're after anyway. So I see that what's happening is they're the ones that push you away to begin with. Now I see that with the Chariot energy, they're calling you a friend, okay? Or they're saying this is a friendship to try and tick you off. Because what's happening between the two of you is no closure, is no clarity. With the Hanged Man happening, nothing's moving forward. And this person can't stand the silence. They can't stand the absence of not having you there or not hearing from you or not knowing how you're feeling emotionally. And the fact that you're doing so well without this person scares the absolute crap out of this person because there's still such an intense type of magic with the two of you. There's still this intense passion, this intense love, and this person doesn't know if you feel it as well. So I see that what's happening is they push you away when they get too close to you because they're worried. And then what happens is they turn all of their frustration and bottled up emotions into this energy where it's like they're trying to get you to chase them because they're scared. But what it's coming across as is it's coming across as passive aggression. And the reason why it's coming across as passive aggression is because this person is still so emotionally immature, but also emotionally wounded by the breakup, by the separation. Okay? But what's happening at the same time is this person sees it as they see it as a breakup and a rejection and an abandonment, but you don't see it in the same way, in the same light, because you feel like you never actually had this person to begin with. And you didn't even know, and you didn't even feel this person was even being emotionally vulnerable with you in the first place. So you feel like you've actually lost more than what they have. And you're the one that feels like you need the forgiveness and the apology because they're the ones that led you on. They're the ones that kind of gave you a relationship without actually saying that it was a relationship. And now this person is behaving so emotionally immature, but they're also trying to win you back without even realizing it. Because it's like they want to win you back, but they never really lost you in the first place. But they're the ones that feel rejected and they're the ones that feel abandoned, even though they're the ones that pushed you away to begin with. Now, I see that with the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, every single contradiction and conflict this person causes you, you just suppress it or you just move right past it. Nothing works to stop you from going back to this person. Nothing's working to get you to go back to this person. So every conflict this person tries to cause you, it only ends up hurting this person internally, because what this person is doing is they are hurting themselves because they're risking losing you even more and more with the more contradiction that they cause you, with the more conflict that they cause you. And you never know what this person wants through every single conflict they endure. But it's like you don't know what it is they want, because they're trying to win you back. They're trying to get a reaction. They're trying to talk to you and speak to you through the conflict they're actually causing you. But you don't know that because you're the one that feels rejected. You're the ones that feel abandoned. But look at that. With the Ace of Wands, there's still all of this fiery love. There's still all of this intense love. There's still all of this intense connection. But what it's coming down to is this person doesn't think they're ready to embrace your love, and they're scared.